Hello everyone, my name is Chris and welcome back to another movie review. Today I'm gonna be reviewing the New Mutants, and as usual I'm quickly gonna go through the story of this movie to tell in short what this movie is all about. Then I'm gonna share my own opinions and thoughts about this movie, so in case you didn't watch it, one big spoiler alert across the screen. And yeah, just click away from this video and come back after you watch a movie if you want to. If you don't want to, you don't have to, it's totally okay. But if you really are interested in my opinions and thoughts about this movie right now, then stay with me till the end of this video and let's get started. Alright guys, The New Mutants is a movie that's been released earlier this year, and it's another Marvel Comics movie. And the movie starts off by showing this girl called Dani, which is, by the way, the main character in this movie, running away from some sort of a black tornado that unfortunately killed her whole village and her father as well. And then she goes unconscious, and the next scene is that she woke up in this some sort of a hospital or a facility that is being ran by this doctor, which is also a mutant that has superpowers, and she keeps all of the teenage mutants inside this facility until they learn how to control their powers, until they learn what their powers actually are, and she's doing the research on them and all that kind of stuff. So this is basically like young X-Men movie. As the movie goes on, Dani makes friends with other mutants, but before that she gets really depressed when she gets to this hospital. She tries to escape, and then when she realizes that she cannot escape, she tries to kill herself. Then this other mutant girl prevents her for that. She gets close with her, and some other things happen between them later in the movie. But as the movie goes on even further, she starts to dig through this hospital, including this doctor's computer, and finds the evidence of what she actually does with these mutants, and that is that she weaponizes them, and if they are too dangerous and cannot be controlled, then she kills them. And then, of course, doesn't like that, and she realizes that they all need to escape from this facility. And that's, in short, what this whole movie is all about. But in the same time, it's not really all about this movie. Now, I really liked this movie. I really liked what I seen, and I appreciate it for what it was. However, I think it was a bit overhyped. This movie was hyped so much, and everyone was waiting for it to come out in cinemas, and now when I checked it out, it is a good movie. I'm not saying that it's a bad movie. It's far from bad. I really enjoyed it, and it really is a quality movie. But however, I still feel it's like overhyped. It wasn't really that good as people were talking about it. So most of this movie, actually this whole movie, is focused on fear, and it spins around the fear. So each of the mutants, each of the characters in this movie has suffered a traumatic experience. They all either killed their friends or girlfriends or family members or someone, and they all had some traumatic experience that they went through before ending up in that facility, which is the reason why they're contained over there, because they're dangerous for the environment. And Dani, however, when she arrives to that facility, she doesn't know what her abilities are. Later, she realizes that her ability is that she can get into other mutants' heads and just see what their fears are and see their memories and everything. And then she takes these fears and turns them into reality and makes them relive those fears over and over and over again, which is the way she kills person, slowly, and it's terrifying actually, reliving those fears all over and over again. She just kills the prey like psychologically, and the scariest part is that she doesn't does those head things in the head of the other person. He actually turns that thing into reality, like I said. So she takes that fear and literally transits it to reality, and everyone can see it and touch it and everything, whatever that is, that person that someone is afraid of, or these monsters that appear in the movie, they're real. And I really liked that approach. I really liked how the movie told you the stories of these characters through their fears that they relive in the movie. And that's the way the movie tells you about each of the characters. And I really appreciated that idea. It was really fun, and it was always interesting to see what is the story of the next character. So movie shows you the story of one character, and then you are interested what happened to the other guy. And there is constantly something going on in a movie. It's really fun to watch. CGI was on point, just like usually in MCU movies. Surprisingly, this is an MCU movie, but it has really low amount of action. So if you're expecting from this movie to see some good action, well, that's very wrong. There is barely any action in this movie. There is some action at the end when they are fighting this huge bear darkness, which is basically Danny's fear, which murdered her father and her village. Actually, she did that. And there is some action when they fight that huge bear, and before that when they their fear starts to get real, and when these monsters get real. So that's a little bit of action, but everything else is just focused on characters and character development and stories. So this movie has barely any action scenes, and if you are hoping to see a lot of action in this movie, well, you're just not going to. Yeah, altogether, I think I've said everything I wanted about this movie. I love Marvel movies, and I love superhero stuff and comics altogether. So this definitely was a movie for me. I definitely enjoyed it. And if you like that stuff too, I totally recommend you to check out this movie. You're not gonna regret it. It's fun. Definitely check it out. And yeah, guys, if you enjoyed this movie review, then go ahead and leave a like, share, comment, or subscribe if you want to. If you don't want to, you don't have to. It's totally okay. Also, you can check out my Chris Facebook group. Link is down below in the description. And you can join if you want. If you don't want to, you don't have to. It's totally okay. I post all kind of stuff over there. So, yeah, guys, I love you. Thank you for watching. I appreciate all of your support and everything you've done for me and my channel so far. You're amazing. And I'll definitely see you in the next video. Chris out.